Hello and welcome to the Lorry Files. Some weeks ago you may have remembered, if you are subscribed to Weblight Dreams channel, you may have remembered that I had won a giveaway, and Weblight Dreams has sent that to me and because it's had to come all the way to Australia, it's taken a little while, but it's here, and I'm not going to lie, I have unboxed it already. I have had a look. But I'm going to go through with you guys to show you what I have, and then you can well, I'm just going to show you what I have, and then you can relate when I say I got this from blah blah, that you know where it come from. So I'm going to open, I'm hiding my address because I don't want to, stalking's not good, guys, okay? I don't want you all coming to my place because we just don't have room. I'm joking, you're all welcome. Okay, so look at this. It's so cute, and I will use this because I've actually destroyed my other one with ink. This is my old one. Look, don't use your palettes for ink, people. It ruins them. This is my new one, and I'll use that for watercolor only. Watercolor only, Laurie. Hear me now. These are something that I've never used before. I might have to do a video on these when I use them so that you can see how bad I am with pens. They actually will be really good. I've got a journal, as you know, as you all saw. If you haven't, go check it out. I made a video on how I have a journal that I've made. You've probably seen it in some videos where I open it and have done some artwork in it. My goal is to finish that journal this year. But these will be really good to use in that, because I am going to do in there, I'm going to do some mixed media pages and just do some art journaling instead of, you know, having all the pieces that I've been doing so far have been basically glued in. A lot of them have been glued in. So I want to actually write in it more. What else we got here? Now these, again, these will be good for my art journal as well. They're glitter pens. Now I have not had a glitter pen, or these are glitter brush pens, I'm sorry. They're made by Spectra. See, these are names that we don't really see. Spectrum Noir. Now I'm thinking that these are really good quality ones because I have heard that name before. And yeah, we'll be using those. What do we got here? Graphite sticks. Now I've been told that if you want to get good with like tonal values, graphite, even though they're messy, apparently they really teach you a lot about tonal values and how to get things to look, you know, where the light source is coming in and stuff. So yep, definitely will use those. And this is a soft touch protractor. I have not used one of these since school, but I want to make some mandalas and do some doodle art. So I think this will be really good for that, because you know, doing circles, as you would have seen in a previous video, go to my draw some video and watch me do circles. They're terrible. I'm terrible with circles. These are fine line color graphics. What are these? Let's have a look. See, I wanted to open all this with you guys because I know once I get into it, they're just going to get all mixed up with my stuff. I don't have, generally I won't keep things in packets, because I find that when you buy things and you keep them in packets, you generally won't use them. What do these look like? Let's have a look. Ooh, yeah, that's going to be fun. These will be great for like doodle art as well. So I can see a lot of potential here for my art journal. These are actually made by a company called Marabou. I've not heard of that. But yeah, they'll be, then they're primary colours. Well, not primary colours. Well, they are. There's green, black, green's a secondary colour. Blue's a secondary colour. No, blue's a primary colour. And red. But yes, definitely we'll use that. Now this cute little bundle is, look at this, Dora. You're so cute. Look at this. I love it when things are in little packets, you know, like, I know, I'm a real kid. So we've got a sketch liner. I'm so grateful for these because mine are all starting to die. And because we can't go to the shops right now, it makes it very hard. This one's a Faber-Castell pit pen, which we all know pit pens are the bomb, diddy bomb bomb. They're great. And this is a Mars Black, Lumograph Black. I've never used one of those before. It's a Staedtler one, so that'll be very useful. And this is a B minus. What? It used to be my grades. Actually, my grades weren't actually that good. Moving along. Okay, now, look at these. Now, we did a little itsy bitsy teeny weeny challenge not so long ago, you may remember, and I used the thickest. Let me see if I've got them here. No, not offhand. The thinner sided ones I used. I have never seen these here in Australia. They may be available at art stores, but where I get most of my supplies in town, I've never seen these. So we are doing another itsy bitsy teeny weeny challenge, an encore. Keep an eye out for that, and I will use these because look how awesome. That's enough area to actually paint on, so we might do something crazy with that. Brushes. Now look, a girl can never have enough brushes, eh? I tend to go through brushes like nobody's business, and I think a lot of the reason for that is because I do use the wrong brushes for the wrong thing. I have thin brushes that are, you know, meant to be for watercolor, and I tend to use them for inks, and I will use them for all the fine detail with oils, and the brushes just, they don't like it. They don't like it. But a girl's got to use what a girl's got to use. And I hadn't opened this one clearly. So these brushes are stuck in the plastic. Okay. Oh, these are gorgeous. Pro white. Look at that. Ooh, nice white brush. I'm sure I can mess that up. I'm actually going to keep these for my oils. Actually that one might be okay for my creative mark. I'm not sure if they're good for oils or not. That one might be. I've never seen white brushes for oils, so I don't think they are. So we may just keep those for watercolor. The sad thing about watercolor and white brushes, or any pigment that you use in white brushes, stay on there, don't lose it, is that the pigment always stains that white, and I always feel sad when that happens. But that's okay, because it just means that you've loved your brush, right? And loving your brushes is what they've been designed for. So yes, absolutely 100% happy with that, because you can never have enough brushes. I'm not sure if they are. I don't know. I think, I'm so happy that they're fine too, because, you know, like, to keep that nice and neat and all going the one way is a real challenge for me. I tend to destroy them in a heartbeat. What else have we got in here? Oh, look! Linen panels. And it says that you can use this with a wood backing. Now, when I first started doing oils, I used these. Not this small, but I did use this style. And when you're a learner, I find this is incredibly a lot more easier to use, and the reason is because it's hard, and it doesn't matter if you're pressing on it, it's not going to move. Whereas with canvas, it's got give in it, so you got to put the brush in it. Sometimes it'll move, and you just cannot get the accuracy that you need, because you're new at it. So these are really good. It says for oil casings and acrylic paints. I will probably use them for oil. So I'm not an acrylic painter. I'm really bad at it. Triple primed with acrylic. So this is a little canvas. Oh, it's a 4x5 inch one. So I've got a few little bits and pieces that I can use. Perhaps I'll do a giveaway. We'll see. As you can see, I've already taken that off. Again, these are art panels, and this says it's for oil, acrylic paints. And guys, it's really important that if you do buy products like these sort of things, always read the label and make sure that you're using it for the right application. Because honestly, if you go and try and put watercolor on here, it's not going to work. So always read what it says it's recommended for. So this says it can be used for any media. It says oil, acrylic paint, chalks, crayons, oh, that'd be really nice with oil pastel, don't you think? Pencils, markers, glue and glitter. Excellent for stamping, block printing and collage. So they may end up being mixed media. Obviously you can't use watercolor, it's not going to work. Okay, so it's always really important to buy the products that you need especially when you're starting off. Trying to put watercolor on canvas, you can get canvases made for watercolor. It's almost like a paper, stretched paper, but honestly I don't recommend it if you're new, because it's a bit of a chore, and again it'll move around on you. You're better off just buying watercolor paper. You don't have to buy the best of the best, just buy relatively good quality. Cut them into small pieces. I recommend working on A5 if you're new, and just take it from there. I still work at A5 because I just like it. Okay, so these are oil paints, and this one is manganese blue. Now I do not have, oh okay, so this is why I had to open it now, because you guys, if I didn't show you now, I can guarantee you that they will not be in the same packets. I don't have manganese blue. I love the texture of Winsor and Newton. Absolutely love the texture of it. And this one is it's Terra Rosa. Should I open it again and see if I can make it splurt everywhere? Terra Rosa, so it's a beautiful brown. I know you guys are going, ew, brown, but when I do my pet portraits, that colour is very handy. It's also really handy for doing skin tones as well, believe it or not. So these little postcards, that's Weblight Dreams' card right there, people. Okay, make sure you go check out her website. I mean, yeah, actually, is there a website? No, there's no website. Go to her her YouTube channel instead. Okay, there's no website. There might be a website. Go and check out her thing. Artist understand. This is really cool. Think inside the box. Learn to use oil pastels created for Picasso. Okay. I love this. Absolutely love it. My art room is still under construction, shall we say? And all these little cards and stuff that I get in the mail, I've got a few little bits and pieces now, I will be putting up in my art room just so that I'm going to have like a wall of fame, and all my little bits and pieces will go on there. And it says, to my dear friend Laurie, may this box bring you many creative endeavours and artistic delight. I can guarantee you, Dora, that it will definitely do that. It will definitely do that. And it has a beautiful picture there. I love this style with the watercolor. So that's that, guys. I really needed this lift today. I am still battling my illness, as everybody is probably really sick of hearing. Oh look, this is really cute. It's got little sparklies in it, which of course I will use. Actually no, I won't, because they're in there for a reason. No, Laurie, you don't pull the little llama apart. See, this sort of stuff, I'll put that in my journal because it's a keepsake. And I probably will put these in my journal too, those little cards. It's a keepsake, and I think it's absolutely adorable. And for some reason that's very satisfying, that sound. Okay, so I just want to say thanks, Dora, so much. And please, if you haven't gone and checked out her channel, please do so. There is some absolutely fantastic stuff there. And you will not be disappointed. The girl, or the woman I should say, I shouldn't call her a girl, can art. It's awesome. There's some awesome reviews on products as well, which is always helpful before you go shopping to know what you're buying. So please go and check out her her YouTube channel. I'll put it in the description below. Okay. And while I've got you all here, some weeks ago, and I've been meaning to open this, so I apologise to Anthony for taking so long to get this done. Some weeks ago, Anthony from Grayscale Painting had a birthday, and a bit upsy-downsy, I guess. Anthony did a giveaway for his birthday, so he gave other people, he did a giveaway on his birthday, so when we should have been giving him things, he was giving. So the art of giving and the act of giving is such a kind thing. I went into a raffle. Basically there were 3 numbers and I actually picked the exact number, so it was meant to be, and I'm so happy that I actually got this, because again, I'll put it in my art room. And I just wanted to show everybody that hasn't, again, if you guys haven't seen Grayscale Painting, Anthony does a lot of live, he does a lot of how-tos, he works in acrylic and oils. And if you haven't been to his channel, the link is, yep, you guess it, it's in the description below. I absolutely recommend going and having a look, because his work is just, it's beautiful. And to be honest, just watching him paint and listening to his voice, it's a treat. It really is. So please go ahead and have a look. We have some absolutely fantastic artists on YouTube. The work and the time and the effort and the dedication that a lot of the artists on YouTube put in is absolutely incredible. I'm lucky to be part of the YouTube community, and I've made so many friends with YouTube, and that's only since October last year, because I basically started doing art videos back in October last year for Inktober. And yeah, I met so many amazing people, great artists, wonderful people. So please go check out Anthony's stuff. I'll put his again, it'll be in the description below. But yeah, I won this, and I can't tell you how happy I am. I'm going to get a frame for it, and it will go up in my art room. It's funny, I have a lot of my own art in my lounge room and whatnot, but I tend to, where I sit, I don't tend to have a lot. There's a lot drying, but not much in the way of my own art. I tend to like other people's art there, because it just reminds me that I am bigger I am part of a community, and I'm not alone. So I guess that's a bit of cheese for you, but I just feel like having the community, the art community, makes us all feel like we have people that we can talk to and that we are friends with, and it's nice having a community. So excuse me. So I just wanted to leave you with this today, and again, I want to say thank you to Anthony for his due diligence and speed in sending it to me, and I apologize for this late video, but yes, it is here. It got a little bit bent, but that's okay, because I'm gonna frame it anyway. And yeah, as you can see, it's quite a mean looking bird. He's very focused, and the brushwork is just beautiful colors. And yeah, so that's all my little things for my show and tell today, and I want to thank you all for joining me. Please stay safe. I know times are really trying, but we'll be able to get through it as long as we support each other, and we take care of ourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you next time.